Hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Talk Entertainment News. Is Orlando Bloom fishing for work? He was asked recently about returning to Pirates of the Caribbean, and we're going to talk about what he said in just a moment. But before we do, we need you to do something for us. We are trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. We'd hope to be there before the end of 2024. We didn't make it. We need now roughly 42 of you to hit that subscribe button to help us achieve our goal. So while you're at it, hit the alert bell, like, comment, send supers, or become a member for $2.99 a month. If you do comment, keep it friendly, keep it on topic, don't make it personal. All right, then, we scrolling all the way down to the end of this story. What did Orlando Bloom say about returning to the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise? Speaking with Entertainment Weekly, Bloom opened up about the matter and said he's heard Bruckheimer is pretty excited about the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie. It'll be interesting to see, Bloom said. Jerry always brings out the big guns, as it were. Pardon the pun. Cannons, I should say. Regarding whether or not he'd be willing to return for another Pirates installment, Bloom said, listen, it was a wild and fun experience, so, never say never. I have a lot of respect for the experience and Jerry and the whole thing, but who knows? I mean, it's sort of one of those things I really haven't thought about, really, he added. I'm happy that I got to be part of something that feels like it's standing the test of time, which is cool. The next Pirates of the Caribbean movie does not have an official title or release date at this time. Yeah, so not a lot of, concrete information right there. However, it's the type of comment that you have to figure is sort of fishing for work, opening the door, not closing it completely, sort of being open to the opportunities. The man certainly doesn't need money, but you have to admit his career is not what it used to be. And, you have to think that that sort of gnaws at people a little bit. They like the spectacle. That's sort of part of why you get into that. And I think that... yeah, I think he's opening the door, and I think that'd be a good thing. Obviously, becoming Davy Jones sort of changes things. It'd probably work out better if you made him mortal again somehow, perhaps. But I would like to think that, after the fourth and fifth film sort of diverted attention sort of from the old, how everything was in the beginning, it might make sense in a reboot to sort of help hopefully go back in that other direction a little bit, sort of play on the nostalgia factor, because we're talking about like 25 years almost now. The first one came out when I was in college. I remember driving from Williamsport to, I want to say, Lewisburg with my then girlfriend to watch it. At the time, there was like no movie theaters in Williamsport. And that day we watched Pirates of the Caribbean, then turned around and walked back into another screen and watched... what the hell was it? I totally skipped my mind. But it was like two great films in theater at the same time, and I don't think we ever really expected Pirates of the Caribbean to be as good as it was, being based on a theme park ride. But it was a blast, it was fun, it was refreshing, and then over the next two, which were still pretty good, Johnny Depp's sort of outsized Captain Jack Sparrow personality sort of took over things, and it remained that way for the other two sequels after Orlando Bloom's time. But I'm hopeful. I think that he's, he could have easily said, no, I'm done. That was a great time, but, I'm done with this. He didn't say that, so I'm thinking that he's fishing for work here. And I think that's a good thing. I think it would be cool to see him come back and sort of revive his career just a little bit. Perhaps he'll show up again in The Search for Gollum, the new Lord of the Rings film coming out from Andy Serkis. I think it's almost a foregone conclusion that he does. If you don't know the story of that tale, eventually after Aragorn captures Gollum, he takes him and leaves him in the care of the Wood Elves. So if anything, he could pop up at the end of the story. So we'll see about that as well. But maybe we're about to experience the Orlando Bloom Renaissance. Who knows? But what do you think? Let us know in the comment section below, and I will see you again in just a few minutes, probably, if the power doesn't go out. The wind has come up, and I'm hoping to get this video uploaded before it does. See you later.